Ooh, cool. I kind of like this better over here. There we go. All right. What's up? I don't know who's in here and who's not. What's up, Brody? If you can see me and hear me okay, spam one. Hello. So I went live a couple days ago. I'm going live again because other people didn't get the chance to hang out, and I felt bad. What's up, everybody? So I figured we can just hang out for another hour, give other people time to hang out. So pretty much what's going on behind the scenes, COD 4. Okay, yeah, we will talk about the video games here in a second. So everyone knows what I want to do is like on Wednesdays, I want to do a live stream talking about the funny and dumb military news of the week. And then on the weekend, I want to do like a gaming stream so you guys can like hang out. We can play old school military video games, stuff like that. So I think you guys would be into that. That just takes a little bit of coordination with getting a better computer, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just going to say this right now. Let's first start off with the worst. What do you guys think is the worst video game? The worst military video game? I think RuneScape. And make sure everyone likes the live stream. I heard that helps. But I want to see what you guys think is the worst military. Yeah, Overwatch. And they got to be like games that were intended to somewhat be real. COD Vanguard. Vanguard. I'm seeing a lot of COD Vanguard. Okay, so Vanguard. Goes to Vanguard. Everyone's saying Vanguard. Okay. Wow. Okay. I wish we could do polls on here. Oh, can I do a poll? Ah, we're gonna do a poll. Okay. Here we go. We can do like a whole thing. So we know Vanguard's the worst. Okay. What's up, everybody? Okay. First, we'll start off. We'll do it like this. Okay. I created a poll. Call of Duty or Battlefield? Let's start with that. Call of Duty or Battlefield, then we'll whittle it down. I want to see what you guys think. And I don't know what it looks like on your end. I hope it's working out okay. We'll start off with Call of Duty or Battlefield, which is better. And then, okay, if you guys don't like either, just vote for what you like better, and then we'll keep whittling it down, and then we will together get the best one. What I really want to do is I want to get a PlayStation 2 and play like the old school Call of Duties. Battlefield is more realistic, but Call of Duty is more fun. That's a good point, and I can agree with that. Okay, so and we're voting on like realistic. Like, what do you guys think is realistic and sort of represents the military better? And I know there's like futuristic aspects on both ends, but America's Army. For people who don't know, you guys should look up America's Army. That's very old school. Or there's like one that used to be. It was like supposed to represent the Iraq War, but Okay, so I have 80 votes. Call of Duty, Battlefield. Say the word frog. Hi. Okay, Call of Duty. COD missions are really on point, to be fair. Yes, they are. Okay, so let's whittle it down with Call of Duty. All right. We'll say best COD. COD 4. All right, let me make this poll. MW2. I'm really curious what you guys are going to think. Black Ops. War. I'm just going to put like the more popular ones. Okay, we got to start with this. It won't let me do any more. All right. Vanguard. No, we're not. No Vanguard. Ace Combat. Wow. All right, you guys vote on that. Best Call of Duty. Big Red 1. Yeah, Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1, yeah. But I'm putting like what the mainstream people typically will say. I'm assuming it's going to be Modern Warfare 2. 6 Days in Fallujah. That's the one. Man, okay, like I said, these live streams eventually will be able to like show the screen. 6 Days in Fallujah is the craziest game ever. When you guys get the chance, go look that up. I can't even believe they made that game. Xbox or PC, they both have their pros and cons. Okay, MW2 is the winner on that. So we're going to put MW2 in its own bracket. Squad is super cool. I say Black Ops is the best Call of Duty. Black Ops is good because it had zombies. Xbox or PS4? I'm a Xbox kind of guy. Phantom Forces? I have no idea what that is. Days of Fallujah. Okay. Damn, somebody's saying Modern Warfare 2 is overrated. Okay, Modern Warfare 2. Now let's whittle this down. Hold on, you guys are gonna like this one. Okay, Arma. I'm of the opinion when it comes to Arma, when I watch the Arma gameplay, literally it's like people who are way over tactical, and in real life nobody actually says half the stuff that they say. For people who don't know what Arma is, it's like it's supposed to be a realistic simulator of, but a lot of people seem to like it. Modern Warfare 2 is overrated. Few words, one man, army, noob tubes. I used to call. There were a couple times where I had my grenade launcher on my M4, which sucks, by the way. Having an attached grenade launcher to your rifle is the worst thing ever, and I would always call it the noob tube. I don't play Tarkov. It's pretty realistic. Yeah, I've heard it's overly realistic to where the game sucks. Do I play squad? No. AKA realistic mode? No. I joined the army because of you, man. Actually, serious. Did you really, Mike? Wait, Mike, what is your what MOS do you choose? Arma's good, but you need friends to play with. Okay, one thing I do like watching, I've seen like Arma clips where it's like 100v100. You gotta try squad, bro. Wait, let me look this up. What do I look up? Just type in squad. Insurgency. Yeah, that's a good one. Squad. Squad, PC, video game. Oh snap! It's got high ratings. I wanna start off with like old school games. To be honest with you, Apex Legends is the most realistic. I agree. Blue Falcon. Why am I Blue Falcon? A lot of people argue that I'm actually really mean about the military. I get a lot of comments saying that I'm really negative towards the army. You should play Enlisted because it's free and realistic. Enlisted? Is there a way I can stream COD Mobile? Enlisted video game. Guys, again, I'm like really new to this. I'm used to doing like, oh, this is a World War II game. Oh, by the way, I have a World War II video out if anyone cares on T-SPLY 2.0. Plants vs. Zombies, yeah. What's your thoughts on World at War? World at War was terrible in my opinion, but it was funny to troll people on that game. Does anybody else play World at War? That was rated as one of the worst Call of Duties, wasn't it? I just want to see you base wars. Minecraft. I can I can say I've literally never played Minecraft. Ever. Yeah, Rainbow Six. The old school Rainbow Six games are pretty good. But I'm telling you right now, when you breach through walls, you don't use that much demo inside. It's actually pretty dangerous. What's up, Jess? Some tea? You should do an airsoft video. That is my dream, to get all of my friends who I used to serve with, go to an airsoft course and just wreck people. I would love to do that. Battlefield 1, yeah, the original Battlefield Modern Combat. I played that. Trying to read these. Battlefield 4, yeah, one of the best games. What do you think about the new Armor Division reforms coming up? I'm not sure what they are. Could you enlighten me? Butter bars suck. Anybody ever play Heroes and Generals? That sounds familiar. I wanted to play Risk, so I have OBS set up on this thing, and I wanted to play Risk. But for some reason, it was super laggy. I think it's because I don't have the best laptop. So I'm trying to get my second account, T-SPLY 2.0, monetized. All that money will just go to the main channel, and then we could just buy better equipment. And there's somebody outside with like a really annoying Honda Civic who thinks he's cool, so sorry about that. Sorry, these are all popping up. Thoughts on Medal of Honor? That game sucked. Didn't EA make that game? Like, I'm almost positive the original Medal of Honors were great. The new one was like trying to be way too cool. But that was also when Battlefield was like almost at its peak. Civic goes black. Have you heard of War? No. I'm playing Space Engineers right now. I'm not sure what that is. The first COD. I used to play. I never played CS:GO. Why do you hate butter bars? What is steep? Hold on. Play steep. Honestly, the best game ever is Star Wars Battlefront. What the hell is steep? It's a skiing game. I'm not. Modern Warfare is the best game. I agree. Did you try Ready or Not yet? It's a really great SWAT game. Ready or Not? No. Ready or Not. Also, if you have any general questions or whatever, these live streams are meant for you to interact with me if I don't see you in comments on the shorts. I have not played Ready or Not. So if you have any general questions that maybe you're afraid to ask a recruiter or anybody in general, I just don't understand why there's a Honda Civic swap meet outside right now. There's like vape. There's like vape coming in here. Insurgency, yeah, I watched some gameplay on that. Dude, he's gonna ban the world if you. You should try tabs. Tabs. These are like random games I don't know about. That's a little too arcadey for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. War Thunder, yeah, that's a good game. COD is overrated. TF2. Spam TF2. TF2 is overrated. Why is TF2 overrated and why is it good? Team Fortress, is that on the mobile? Is that a mobile game? May you react to Battle Order's most recent video on said reform? So I was told that you can't react on YouTube. Like for YouTube live streams, I heard that's the worst thing about it is that if you go live, you can get like copyrighted. That's why a lot of people go to Twitch. So I don't know what Morbius is. Escape from Tarkov. From all the gameplay I watched from that, I think I would like end up breaking my desk. How's it going? It's going well. I just added this shelving unit over here, and don't be surprised if it just all falls. I don't know why there's a Honda Civic going ham outside. It's so annoying. Try to collab with Nico. Nico doesn't really collab with a lot of people, to be honest with you. I also, yeah, just YouTubers. So I come from TikTok, and everybody there works with one another. And on YouTube, other veterans don't seem to work with other veterans. RX Visuals, I appreciate you, bro. I can't see how many likes there are, so. Love your vids. Appreciate you. Cold War gas masks. I got to get one up there. Dang, World of Tanks. Yeah, I used to play World of Tanks on my phone, but I don't think you can anymore. I can take care of that shelf and Honda for you. Yeah, like I said, I would love to. For some reason, OBS is super laggy when I try to do it through here. I have no idea why, but the one game that I do like to play is Risk. It's because I'm old. What are your thoughts on the Polish military? I think they're great. I think they're underrated. I'm a finna join the Polish military. I totally don't mind doing a collaboration. I'm not much of a YouTuber though. Yeah, I mean, if you want to collab, DM me. Anybody who wants to collab, DM me on Instagram. Enlisted is the best military game. Okay. Sply, how are you doing? I'm doing really well. I just decided to do this live stream so that people. Last time, a lot of people were upset that they couldn't join and hang out, so I felt bad about that. Why do you hate butter bars? How long did you serve? Active 3.5 years. You got to get some surplus gas masks. I'm not into gas masks. I got to be honest with you. Even in the real army, I hated my gas mask. The only reason why I liked it is because you got a bag that you had to wear on your side, and you can just like put snacks in it. Thoughts on JROTC? I think it's either a waste of time or it can be beneficial. Battlefield 5. Attempt number 3 asking you to play Call of War or Conflict of Nations. Never heard of Conflict of Nations. Hold on. Conflict of Nations. That's like a what's the word? Like a civilization game. MMO. I don't even know. Did you serve in any wars? Everybody in the last 20 years, the global war on terrorism. Have a M16 hanging in the background. Is that legal in here? A strategy game. It's MMA, a good military camp. Do you think Fortnite is realistic? I never could understand the appeal of Fortnite. Really, I really couldn't. Gas masks were only good in one occasion during riots. Yeah, hated them. I've done a gas chamber twice. Usually you'll only ever do it once. We were the one annoying unit who decided to do gas chamber training again. And then, yeah. Do you use an ACH helmet in the army? I did. But no, they're changing to the new, I don't know what they're called, but they have the missing ear sides. You should make a Risk server for an hour eventually. Yeah, it's annoying because I have it open right here. We could try to like end this and do. I tried to do it and it wasn't working. Like anybody who was here 2 days ago was just super laggy. I've watched Metal Jacket like 10 times. Do you know Hell Let Loose? It's a really good and realistic. I do not. Do you? I'm sorry if I'm not answering your question. Just asking. It's like boom. I own over 20 gas masks. Damn. Your house must either be really a lot of asbestos everywhere. Or favorite food? Pasta. Do you have a Discord? Not yet, but I will be getting one again. Last time I had a Discord, we had 8,000 members in 1 month, and I couldn't handle it. Army Corps of Engineers in Fortnite. That's all it is. Do you think that you would regret joining the military currently as of what is happening nowadays? I think now is the best time to join because you know what you're getting into. When I would join, and anybody really in the last 10 years, you might deploy and you might not, and it kind of sucked if you didn't. Now it's like you just understand that you're not going to deploy, so you might as well just get all the benefits. That's why I think it's not a bad idea to join. I saw somebody. What was your favorite combat boot you wore? I've been wearing Bates Cobra. I've always worn Nikes. We need together. Take Monaco? They don't have a military? Do you play Call of Duty? Not yet. I used to a lot. Favorite gun? Mossberg 500. I will work on getting Instagram. Good luck out there. Trying to read these are all like A ton of asbestos. Good. Do you like planes? I do. I like planes and helicopters. I don't think I'll ever get in a helicopter again. So, man, these are crazy. So you were in the military and don't know all 6,000 different military. Yeah, I know. I'm like getting asked. No, I don't. Massive recruiting bonus right now. That is true. That's another good reason why to join. It's not all about the money, but I came into the army with more money than I left, so it's kind of dumb of me. You should try sailing. I've been sailing. My opinion on the German army during World War II. I think they were really good at what they did. Now, when I say really good at what they did, do not clip this and take it out of context. They were really good at shooting and maneuvering, and they were really good at using machine guns. Other than that, they were terrible. I just don't like in the American education system, we don't give them enough credit from how much we actually stole from them. What uniform were you issued? The UCP was my first uniform. How to not fail boot camp? They tell you exactly what to do, but you should go in there pretty in shape. Do you guys from the military really get discounts? Yeah, it's never anything crazy. It's always like 10%. World of Warships, that I have a video somewhere of me playing that game. Sorry, the Honda Civic's back and I'm getting annoyed. Do you miss your barracks? No, that was a big reason why I got out of the army. It was because the barracks were terrible. Shout out Gogol. Does the army do the fat camp thing for 3 months and then you go to basic? Yes. According to what they're saying. UCP. And then I wore multicams the whole time. I just got in. Shout out Reaper. Thoughts on paratroopers? I think they're underrated, Patrick. We captured German engineers during the war and used them in the U.S. Yeah, Operation Paperclip, right? My favorite gun attachment was a foregrip on the M4 that turned into a bipod when you click the button. So you'd be holding it, go to prone, click the button, and it extends out. Really comfortable. Monaco has $0 for their military, but they're a pretty wealthy nation. Father is a 06 United States Air Force. Nice. Favorite food? Mine's pizza. Good choice. Favorite musical instrument? I played the trumpet growing up. This stream took a different turn. Yeah, it did. What's your thoughts on the UCP camouflage? If you look into the history of UCP, it was never really supposed to come out. There's some conspiracies out there that some senators are making money off of it. But a lot of people, I made a video about the UCP, and there were people saying, you don't understand how camouflage works. The UCP was supposed to break up your silhouette and just stop night vision. It's total bullcrap. Hey T-SPLY, my father actually works on Huskies you drove. He's one of 6. Oh, awesome. For people who don't know, the Husky is the first truck that looks for IEDs and it gets blown up. What was so bad about the barracks? So ironically enough, I was stationed at Fort Campbell and we lived in what's called the Vietnam barracks, and they're all getting taken out now because there's black mold in them. We lived above where we worked. So whenever they needed a new private or they needed somebody to do something that nobody wanted to do, they would just knock on our doors and then they would tell us, hey, you got to go to work, whether on the weekend or not. So what does in shape mean? Man, if you can't do like 12 pull-ups in a row, if you can't do 50 push-ups and you can't run a 2-mile in about 15 minutes, then you're not in shape enough. That's in my opinion, but there are many people who went through basic and did just fine. What's drug use like? Our sister company, Alpha Company, had a lot of people get in trouble for drugs. A lot of people do drugs in the military. He's fake army. Hey, Zaha, shout out. That's my boy. Everyone go sub to Zaha's. Did you play sports? Yeah. I played soccer and badminton. What's your favorite thing to do now that you couldn't do in the military? Literally 100% put my hands in my pockets. That is my favorite thing to do. Put my hands in my pockets and walk across grass. Favorite thing. What do you miss about the Army? My friends. Would you rather have the WZ 2010? No, I'd rather have the UCP camouflage. My father is special ops guy in Korea, SOCOM deputy. Casey, I have no idea what that means, but shout out to your dad. Hey, T-SPLY, I heard they are renaming forts and bases. Is that true? Yeah, a lot of bases were named after Confederate generals, and because the Army crumbles to any outside influence, they're changing the names of the bases. Really, the military has no say in what they want to do because they are funded by the tax dollars. It is what it is. Do you have a favorite tank? The Bradley, which is not really a tank, but favorite attachment? Foregrip with bipod. Sorry if I'm the same questions keep popping up. Everyone ask him his best story with Dave. Oh yeah. So did everybody here see my my video about my buddy? I saved his life and he didn't invite me to his wedding. Zahaz was talking about my buddy Dave. So I saved my friend's life and he didn't invite me to his wedding. A lot of people saw that as me being salty. I was actually really thankful I didn't go to the wedding. Favorite football team? Right now, the Tennessee Titans. I'm trying to read these. Did they still call you by your Army nickname? Do they still? Yes. You pretty much keep your Army nickname the whole way until you die. Bipod is a good grip, yes. Did you get your airborne wings? No, I got my air assault wings. I wanted to go to airborne, but by that point, I was like, I'm done with the Army. Most intense thing you went through during your service? Probably when one of our trucks, there's a couple of times, one of our trucks fell off of a train and somebody almost got hit by it. My favorite beer, Land Sharks. I'm only saying that because my buddy in here is a big Land Shark fan. Is that what they're called? Land Sharks, right? What's your favorite beer? I was deployed to Syria. Nice. All worked out in the end. Love you. Got a tournament. All right. Have fun, Zahaz. I'm assuming you haven't gotten any information yet on the car. No, I haven't. I saw that there was a explosive that went out in Russia. Who knows what happened? Hi, I'm a teen and really want to become a soldier. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. Sorry, the question just exploded out of the way. Hi, I'm a teen and I really want to become a soldier. I'm going to go Army cadets and then might enlist. Do you think it's a good idea? When you go to cadets, is that like in America? In America, whoever's in charge will tell you everything that he's saying is right. The issue I have is when you join the Army and everything he said was wrong, you're going to be confused. So just be careful and do your research. The most intense thing, I mean, the first time I got on a Black Hawk helicopter, it almost crashed. So I didn't want to go to the wedding anyway. Air assault, the dumbest rules. There's a lot of dumb rules in the Army. I would like to be Navy pilot. What do you think? Is it? Yes, be a Navy pilot. What's up, Marty? Hey, T-SPLY. My family has a long history of serving. My father was a sniper in Iraq. My papa was in Vietnam. Wow. Damn, are you in, Marty? Are you gonna let your family down? I'm kidding. English, American English. We made it better. Did you like your ACOG in the Army? Out of the scopes we could have, yeah, it was okay. I mean, I liked my 145. That was good for because I was a saw gunner a lot. How much liters of energy drinks did you drink? A lot. Not only that, I never had water. I always had green tea. Like you can ask anybody. The first thing they'll say is Marcus always had green tea. Always, right there in that canteen. Sorry, these are like I'm trying to answer these and they're all popping up. And now I'm in Ukraine. Damn. The Pink Princess. Yes, the Pink Princess. What did you bring with you while going on patrol or any other outing while you were in the Army? Was there any common item that you didn't bring? Oh man, what did we always like? What's something? Always having a flashbang pouch or a grenade pouch, not for that, but to put stuff in it. That's one thing everybody always did. So you'd always see somebody with a grenade pouch or flashbang pouch. They either had a cell phone in there or some extra snacks. One thing that we would never bring, man, we like carried so much. It's hard to say what we didn't bring because we brought a lot. So sorry about that. Oh, there were times where like we didn't have to have the gas mask with us. Times that we did. Whenever we didn't have it, it was great. Favorite meal from an MRE? Duh. Shredded beef, bro. Have you heard of Squad? I have. Yeah, I've heard of Squad 30 minutes ago. That is a game that I am looking into getting. Go to college and join ROTC. Yes, do that. Yo, I'm in military school. Nice. My favorite thing about being in the Army is my friends. How realistic do you think the new Modern Warfare will be as far as gunplay? I think the most realistic Modern Warfare is always going to be the first Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, only because they used real influencers and stories from like the Army, and they actually got in trouble for it. They had to get rid of things in the game. My favorite place I've been while on duty, we've only been to crappy places. Down in Texas, nah, I don't even know. Louisiana, I always say I hated Louisiana, but I want to go back and actually go through it again. I love Missouri. The people in Missouri were super nice. All these are explode. I'm trying to read these. Have a contingency plan. Yes. What type of card games do you play in the military? Everybody always played spades. I mean, like literally everyone's like, "You want to play spades? You want to play spades?" That's why I made a video. I think it came out 2 hours ago. I said, learn how to play cards. Specifically, learn how to play spades because it's a quick game you can play. I have heard of Escape from Tarkov. I think I'd be terrible at it. Did you ever shoot an M249? Yes, I was a saw gunner for a year. Have you heard of Insurgency Sandstorm? Yes. My favorite way to breach? It depends what we're breaching. If we're doing demolition or non-demo, my favorite charge is a linear strip charge. Cuts the door right in half. Who is the most toxic soldier in your company and platoon? Well, he got kicked out pretty fast. I'm not gonna say his name though. Actually, most of our soldiers were not toxic. It was always my boss. What are your opinions on the Emma Army commercial? All the Army commercials right now are cringe, in my opinion. Do soldiers talk behind officers' back? Patrick, I have a funny story about that. At one point, our unit was super down. We were getting no replacements. We had a ton of injuries. We were doing a lot of training, and everybody was fighting one another. I got in a fight with my team leader. So my platoon leader, our officer, got us all in formation, put us in a platoon formation, and then he's like, anybody who has anything to say, come to the front. And then a sergeant was up front yelling at us, and somebody said, why don't you tell our officer all the crap you've been talking behind his back? So it happens, but that's like anything in life. Yeah, Infinity Ward. So if the Army cadets don't work that are in England, the English cadets is way better than the American cadets. Everybody from America, look up Army cadets in England. They do it right. I mean, it's like summer camp, the way that I would have loved to do. Blackjack is better, yes, but the reason why spades is played so much in the Army or in general is because you need partners. It's just a more interactive game. Blackjack, you need a dealer. I'm trying to read these. T-SPLY, my dad was in the Coast Guard. My dad loved the M16 saw. What are your thoughts? I wasn't an M16 fan. I think the barrel's a little too long and the having no collapsible buttstock unless you put it there, I just didn't like it. What's a funny story about someone in JROTC getting a wake-up call? JROTC? I wasn't in JROTC, but I got a wake-up call one time from an A10. We were all sleeping one time and there were A10 Warthogs training and it woke us all up. Was it difficult to coordinate with foreign militaries? Not if they're ISAF or NATO. I finished paperwork next week. I honestly wouldn't be joining if I didn't see your video about the overweight camp. Well, I'm glad it worked out. And look, I hope you didn't take it in a way that was like, I'm making fun of you guys. I literally, if I was going to join now and I saw that video, I would join. Even if I wasn't if I wasn't fat or overweight, I would join that because you're just going to get paid extra money. And now you're going to go into basic training more in shape. So I would join that program. Ever see any fights while you were in the military? Yeah. That's an understatement, but yes. First COD on highest difficulty is pretty good. Yeah. I plan on being Army military police and coming back and being a game warden. Well, military police either have the coolest job or worst job. A lot of times they end up checking badges and IDs. So by best, do you mean gameplay or realism? A little bit of both. We were looking for realism, but we sort of changed the conversation. How much do you get paid? I don't get paid. In the Army? Where is the name T-SPLY from? It just stands for the supply. What would you do in an apocalypse? Please respond. I would go back home to upstate New York and hide in the mountains. Just trying to read these. And if you guys have any good video ideas, let me know because I'm always looking for good ideas. Did I just hear M16 saw? I think he meant an M16 or a saw. If you would have to choose Air Force or Space Force, I would go Space Force. Because I'm going to assume they have... I feel like you can get away with more in the Space Force. These are... Hey, T-SPLY. Sorry, like every time I'm about to answer, this goes whoop. Hey, T-SPLY, what happened to your right arm? Birthmark? See any barracks bunnies while you were in? Snitches get stitches. I'm like, I can't answer that. My dad was a M249 for a year. He was a 249 gunner for a year. Cool. Do you know how long the FAT program lasts? Isn't it is it 90 days or 60 days, something like that? Sorry, I'm not sure how long it is. I made that video like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Do you know about Mac v SOG? Yes. Love your videos. Thank you, Danny Smith. You're great. Trying to opinion on frogs, or as Chads call him, I don't have any opinions on them. Why are game wardens either awesome or horrible? Well, I think because game wardens have the worst, best job ever. You get to be outside, have fun, but then you have somebody who's being an idiot, who's like messing up the wildlife. Did you ever use C4? Yes. I think 2 videos ago, you can see us doing a concrete charge. What was the funniest thing someone replied to a drill sergeant? Oh, man. I can't even say it on here because it's going to, like... my drill sergeants were really unique because they were pretty mean to us, but they were also, like, really fair. So if you sucked, you were just on their crap list forever. But drill sergeants nowadays are a little more different than they were even when I was in a few years ago. My great-grandfather fought in World War II for the Philippines. Ouch. The Japanese were all over them Philippines. You should do a video on your take of the evacuation of Afghanistan. Yeah, I want to do that. The main reason why I kind of held off on that, I feel like a lot of people are doing it, and I actually think it's a little too early. I think first off, I don't agree with the way they did it, but I want people who were there, who were actually serving, to come out with the true stories first. How did you imagine military life before you joined? Yeah, that's a really good question, because that's a big reason why I got out. So I went in thinking that, like, if you were the best at your job, it didn't matter if you were dirty. It just, like, it didn't matter if, like, nowadays you have to be good at paperwork, you got to be a good office worker, and you got to be a good, like, at your actual job. I sucked at office work. I hated working in the office. I could care less, and that's why I got out. I was skipped over on promotions because I got told I always had a dirty uniform. So the difference in time zone is insane. It's nearly midnight here. Damn. M4A1 or AK-47? M4A1. Trying to low crawl with an AK is impossible. Your uncle's an officer. Great. Damn, your great grandpa fought at 16. That's nuts. You know, it's illegal to be in combat under the age of 18. Hey, T-SPLY, I was on the phone with my brother when he was in. He was in the laundry room. I heard the door slam open, and I heard a lot of screaming. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Have you ever heard of the Black Hawk rescue mission? What do you mean? Like the Black Hawk Down rescue mission, or in general? So the best game, in my opinion, I think, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Trying to read these. So, man, your brother probably got smoked. Yes. I think I started a thing with grandfather / great grand. Yeah, everyone's talking about their family. That's great. Oh, Black Hawk Rescue Mission is a game. Okay, yeah, because I have a buddy who was on a Black Hawk Rescue Mission. So I'm like, are you talking about that? I also worked with, he was our boss, but he was in the Black Hawk Down mission in Mogadishu. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Hey, friend, if you were fighting again in Afghanistan, would you prefer the standard NATO 5.56 or change to a more power? Well, you know what's funny? I had a drill sergeant who actually said he liked the M16 in Afghanistan because I had 50 meters more of range. But most people did not like the 5.56 in Afghanistan. 240s, 240 Bravos, or the 240 weapons platform, 7.62, and the 50 cal preferred in mountain warfare. You were almost a Black Hawk rescue mission, yes. Best war game I played as a kid was Conflict Desert Storm. I want to get that game so bad. That game is legit. I don't think it was meant to be, though, an actual game to play. I think it was just meant to, like, showcase what the Army's all about. The most realistic and best military video game. Love watching your videos. Great information. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you. The most annoying drill / training. If you guys ever heard of the MIC-Click, it's a line charge. It's like a big rocket with C4 on the back of it, or grenades. Whenever we shoot these line charges, you have to pack everything back up. The worst part about training is cleanup. You have to pick up all your brass. You got to pick up everything. All right. See you, Danny. Thank you for being here. Do you have any takes on the raid of Osama? No, I don't. Other than, like, it's pretty incredible what they did. The helicopter pilots, I think, are the true heroes of that raid. I mean, all the members on that raid even said that was actually easy compared to what they've done before. Can anyone pass Army training? No. In fact, we had a lot of people fail my basic training. Conflict Desert Storm worked. I named one of my GI Joes Bradley when I was a kid, and yeah, exactly. That was 10th Mountain, shout out. I actually have a video on 10th Mountain on my second channel, T-SPLY 2.0. A lot of people say like the early 2000s was mainly to like get kids to join the army, like the UCP pattern. We make fun of like the digital pattern and all that, but back then that was like really cool. And there was no access to information like what we have now. So everyone just assumed that that pattern was amazing and it worked because why wouldn't we trust our army? So, did you have to go through the gas chamber twice? How do you join a honor guard in the army? I'm just going to be honest with you. This is one of my most unpopular takes. The honor guard is one of the most obnoxious things to do because you literally always have to look good. And I think that's hard and it sucks. But you pretty much get told when you're going to be a part of that or not. Like I've done funeral details a couple times. You just get told you have to do it. Everyone does have to go through the gas chamber, yes. 556 or 762, 762. How old was I? I think I was 19. What does the army think about the National Guard? Yeah, drink milk before the gas chamber. I think there will always be the stigma that the National Guard doesn't do anything, but more and more people are joining the National Guard. UCP works if you get it dirty, but you can get a white T-shirt and it works. Yeah, people who were stationed in Hawaii, there's a lot of red clay in Hawaii, obviously, and that would just get all over your uniform, and it looked better and it worked better, but it's horrible to try getting rid of. I've never played Escape from Tarkov, but it looks cool. All right, good night, Sebastian. And I got about 10 more minutes so you guys can ask your questions. And again, if you have video ideas, let me know. Digital pattern doesn't work as well as different patterns such as MTP. I've tested out different camo patterns, and I have to say British camo patterns have to be the best. Yeah, the British do have a really good patterns, but I do think OCP is really good. Multicam and OCP. What unit or MOS do you think teaches the best skills for after service life? So if you know you're going to get out, usually you take your last year in contract to prepare yourself to get out. You can actually get out of the army 7 months earlier if you have a job lined up. Like when I was in, that almost never happened because there were a lot of deployments and training. Nowadays, there's nothing going on, so I'm assuming you can do that. But you have about a year to get ready. So it doesn't matter what job you're in or unit. Now, when it comes to like your actual job teaching you about outside stuff, I've never had to breach any doors other than like locking myself out of my car. Oh man, that was a good question. I just trying to read these. Have I played COD? Yes. Really want to serve in the army, but people tell me I'm too old at 27. No. If you want some motivation, the average age of special forces is like mid-30s. No matter what, anything after 21 is considered older. So you'll be fine. What do you think about Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1? One of my favorite games. And I definitely want to stream it on here. Once I get a better computer, capture card, we'll be good to go. Gonna leave. All right, Soga, thank you for being here. Have you fired or do you want to fire the new weapon system, the SIG? No, but I have access to a lot of SIGs. Make a video on animals in war. That's a good idea for the second channel. Second channel, T-SPLY 2.0. Hey, T-SPLY, isn't the Army doing the World War II uniforms now? Yeah, they're called your pinks, but yeah. Hello, I'm a big fan. Thank you, Elusive. Would you recommend college during or after? I would recommend trying to take at least one course before you join the Army, just so you have an idea of what it's like and maybe you actually will enjoy it. When I was in, it was nearly impossible to do college, but nowadays they want you to go to college. So yeah, I would say try to get at least one course before or try to get one course during. If you were able to go through basic and AIT again, what would you do differently? So I got promoted in basic training. not to brag, but there were only 9 out of 200 of us. I don't think I could have done anything better. I mean, we didn't have any airborne slots or anything like that, so getting promoted was like my only goal, and I did it. So, but I have a video on how to get promoted in basic. If you want to check that out, just type in T-SPLY, and I think it's basic training help. You always trash on the US issued flashlight, but if you put an LED in it, it's literally my best flashlight. Well, you would never do that in the real army, so that doesn't apply. And it's not your best flashlight. I guarantee I can break that metal clip and it's useless. I see your shorts sometimes. You seem like a cool dude. Let me add you on Steam or something, bro. I don't have Steam right now. I'm getting that also, but I appreciate you. But again, I do want to assemble a lot of guys from the chat or girls, whatever, and we can play some games. I will forever trash on the L shape. I don't care what you say. Elbow protectors are terrible. COD 4 is top 3 best video games of all time. Hello from Nashville. Shout out Nashville. I'm in Nashville. Do you like the M4 platform? Yes, but it does jam a lot. Not a lot, but if you get sand on that thing, it's over. Other than YouTube, what do you do now? I start college on Monday. I don't know why. Clap for college. I'm Malaysian, but I am trying to enlist in the future in 82nd Airborne. Nice. What is the best console military game? The first Battlefield Modern Combat. I've seen the Army white dress uniforms. How common are they? I wore them twice for a funeral detail. Have you noticed that most combat vets end up anarchists after they get out? No, in my opinion, combat vets are either the most quiet and humble, intelligent people ever, or they're the complete opposite. They think they're so much cooler than everybody else. That's always been my issue with combat vets. Love them, love what they did, but a lot of times they can be really rude and not accepting of other people around them. If a soldier loses a sensitive item wherever he's at, how much trouble would he get in? A lot. So I'm assuming you're talking about the video I made today. So the worst military base is by far Fort Hood. Fort Hood and Fort Bliss both have bad reputations. First off, if you lose your weapon, the whole base shuts down. Like, that's straight up. Losing a radio or losing night vision goggles, I think it depends. Like, usually it's your battalion, which is about 600 to 1,000 people have to go out and find it. It depends, like, what's the training and stuff like that. So it's not the same as deployment. So deployment, losing your weapon is almost impossible because you got to always have it on you. But people losing on deployment, if like there was an IED that went off and people forgot to grab something out of a truck, that would be an example of why people would lose an item. I do like the M4 platform. Cool channel, man. Ben at AT Specialist. Love seeing your videos. Appreciate you, bro. My opinion on airsoft for training, I think it's good for like visualizing what you want to do, but other than that, I don't think it's as accurate as people think. $2 donation straight back to the stream. Desert Ranger, thanks for your service. Ever heard of insurgency? Yes, I have. And I really do appreciate that donation. All the donations are going to go to getting a better PC, capture card, and then we can get like really fun streams going for you guys. What's your opinion on airsoft? Yeah, I mean, airsoft, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't think people should play airsoft and think all of a sudden they're going to be good at like real weapons. It's totally not the same thing. You're underrated, to be honest. I appreciate you. POV, lose your gun. Yeah. And a lot of times, and you guys are going to get the exclusive, I'm going to be doing a video talking about the most common way people lose their weapon is in a porta potty. Every single time I've heard of somebody losing their weapon or forgetting their weapon has always been in a porta potty, because either you're on your phone and you're not paying attention, or it's super hot and you just like lose consciousness. The best knot to know, figure 8 knot, square knot, and a bow line. Why did you choose the Army? Because I wanted to be a combat cameraman, and then I realized that job is not that fun, so I wanted to be a combat engineer. I also eventually wanted to be special forces and maybe a ranger, but that wasn't happening. Do you think you could have a girlfriend while serving without being cheated on? I'm gonna be doing a video on that soon because I don't want this channel to be like super lame about that, but that is a pretty common question I get. There's a couple issues. Number one, you never know if that girl actually likes you for you or she's just dating you for the benefits or trying to look cool because you're in the service. Number two, and this happens all the time, if you're a single parent, again, you deal with the same issue of people are just trying to get with you for the benefits, free healthcare, etc. Having a girlfriend while being in a high tempo unit like the 82nd or 101st is almost impossible. A lot of people do it and they end up just getting married real quick, but it's very hard. I remember one fella from our squad lost his military issued goggles. I wanted to read that. Hopefully he gets a new PC. I will be getting a new PC soon. I'm just saving up money from YouTube. One fella from our squad lost his military issue goggles. The whole squad had to. Yeah, I believe that. Again, if you lose something, I mean, everybody gets in trouble. I forgot a radio in my rucksack and everybody was freaking out. So, man, hope you have a nice day. But my question is, what is your opinion on Escape from Tarkov? And greetings from the Czech Republic. My opinion on it is that although it's super realistic, I think it's super hard. And I think that takes away from it being fun. When you're about to sleep in the field and don't feel your NVGs, night vision goggles, yes, that is the worst feeling ever. What is the best rifle platform for rugged use? Man, Chandler. For rugged use, I mean, honestly, if you can afford it, an AR-10. Honestly. Other than that, 30-06 if you're just going to use a rifle. Is it a good idea to flex leadership skills as a lower rank, or is it a good idea to be a good follower? This is a really good question. So people will know off the bat if you're a good leader. They will tell based off your confidence, how well you do your job, and people around you just like resonate around you. But that doesn't mean you're going to be put in a leadership position. I can use myself for an example. Because I got promoted faster than others and like had really good marks. But other than that, I could care less about outside aspects of the Army. So they try to get somebody who's going to kind of be a yes man and not argue all the time. Like I would argue all the time and say, what we're doing is so stupid. Why are we doing this? So it's a little bit of both. When you're brand new, don't show off too much. But if you go like to Ranger school or Sapper school, then you can flex. Yes, always tie your night vision goggles. Good night, Patrick. Thank you for being here. What items can you keep during basic? A lot of items. Your socks, your uniforms. Do you know the squad game? I do not know it. Is that a grenade behind you? It's fake. I want to use it for a video. I want to do a home run derby with a grenade. Have you ever tried Ground Branch on Steam? I have not. Love your stuff. I appreciate you, Sheep. I know there are other vids. Sorry. On my deployment, we had some sappers integrate into my platoon. Love sitting in on their classes on explosives. They were so much more laid back than our leadership. Yeah, because as combat engineers, because we have to work with so many people, we just vibe with everybody. You can tell a bad engineer unit when everybody's not just chill. All the best combat engineer units are all just super chill. If you had to be deployed and could choose Arctic or desert, desert. I've had hypothermia. I'm not doing that again. What do you use to edit your videos? Premiere Pro. Why is your channel called T-SPLY? It just means the supply. And because I'm old and I like gamer tags. Why are sweets contraband and basic? They're not if you sneak it in your underwear and bring it back to the barracks. No, there's contraband because there's going to be ants everywhere and stuff. Do you like bean burritos? Yes. Did you find my chem light batteries? Yes. Bean burritos. Are the SpaghettiOs that important? They get a podium? Those are not SpaghettiOs. It's macaroni and cheese. Get it right. All right, I got 1 more minute. So all your questions, ask your questions 1 more minute. And if you have a video idea, hopefully I can catch it. So I got 1 more minute for you guys. What branch should I join? Space Force. I love that everyone has to sneak it like Spark. Yeah, you got to sneak your snacks. Military to issue mac and cheese? Yes. Would you do anything on the National Guard? Yeah, I want to get more into the National Guard. I have a TikTok. I don't post on it anymore. I've done a lot of National Guard work on there. Do you like Fortnite? Not really. Favorite soda? Coca-Cola. Favorite branch? Army. Thank you so much for the $5. Kilo. What would be your go-to rifle versus novelty gun? Yeah, again, all the donations help out a lot, whether $1, $2, straight back into the live streams to make this like super cool. To answer your question, what would be your go-to rifle? Okay, so like if I had to have my dream anything, it'd be an MP5. I'm just gonna be honest, it'd be an MP5. MP5 or Uzi. So that would be that. For like an actual working rifle, I like the Remington 700. Like the weapon that you got on Call of Duty 4, the R700. But Remington 700 or MP5 or Uzi. That's like my dream. I've always wanted to use an MP5. Afghanistan or Pakistan? Afghanistan. Do I have personal firearms? They are in storage. To join, you must have college degree or high school diploma. High school. MP7. Ooh. Okay, 30 more seconds. Ask your questions. What bands do you like? Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. My favorite band is Queen. Shout out Bohemian Rhapsody. Energy drink choice? Red Bull. But I've drank every single energy drink ever. I always drink Red Bulls though. And looking back on it, I was spending way too much money on Red Bulls because I could have just gotten a Rip It. You own a Remington 700. Awesome. The best MRE is shredded beef. Favorite video game? Star Wars Battlefront 2. Nail a dime to a tree at 50 yards. Yes. These are just all. Favorite type of pizza? Pepperoni pizza with banana peppers. That's such a specific answer. Can you join when you're 17? Yes, you can. My least favorite video game? Minecraft. No. New or old? Old. Okay, everybody. I'm going to hop off this. I have a new video coming out at 7 o'clock Central. Make sure you guys go to T-SPLY 2.0 to check out the newest video. Live streams are going to be Wednesdays. I don't know what time yet, but they're going to be on Wednesdays. It's going to be more of like an informative. It's going to be like news of the week. Then I'm thinking to do a live stream over the weekend, either on Saturday or Friday night. And that's going to be like gaming and like hanging out type stuff. So, okay. Again, new video coming out on this channel in about 2 hours. And go to T-SPLY 2.0. Check that out. Love you guys. See y'all.